Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Healing by Hina Gupta. And today I just want to share the power and significance of this key foundational energy center called the Lower Dan Tian. And I'm going to demonstrate how this has helped me with not just my physical grounding, but my emotional, mental grounding, as well as the stability and balance that your body needs. So before ages ago, when I used to be doing a lot of gym sessions, body combat, body balance, yoga, etc., I didn't have this much stability, even though I was doing all those sort of balancing activities um, to help with my physical body. But since I've started applying the soul healing techniques, because remember, and I've mentioned this in many videos, that the soul healing goes as deep as the soul of all aspects of our life. So when we're doing soul healing, we are working on 5 levels of these aspects of soul, heart, mind, energy, matter level. So even your Lower Dan Tian, which is a key energy, fist size energy center located below your belly button, right here, it is also got a soul, heart, mind, and body. So many of the practices, this particular practice actually is performed at a physical level in Qigong, Tai Chi, Kung Fu, a lot of martial arts as well, other martial arts. And initially, when I came across the Lower Dan Tian, I didn't know what Lower Dan Tian was when I first started in this journey of being a sort of a Tao hands practitioner, and we were asked to actually do a practice daily for our Lower Dan Tian because it's a key energy center. It not only helps you with grounding and stability, but also boosts your energy, immunity, stamina, vitality, and much more. So we were told as practitioners, you need to sort of do your own practice to help you be this, divine channel. You need to be grounded. You need to be stable and much more. This really helps you with so much more. So we were requested that add this practice to your daily activity. So, but I didn't understand the Lower Dantian as much. So I did some research online and I came across a martial artist website where they've stated that they actually work on the Lower Dantian for a year before actually doing any other practices because it brings stability, it boosts your stamina, and it brings balance. So for any martial artist, their balance is very key. So that is where I sort of started understanding much more why this is a key important foundational energy center. So I started doing my regular practices, and I still do the regular practices 5 years on. I still actually, because I know it helps me much more than just that stability and grounding. It helps as a practitioner, as a divine channel, it helps clear that divine channel as well with the positive information you receive. So I'm just going to demonstrate balance and stability in your physical body. So before I couldn't hold a tree pose or even stand on one leg for too long. So I'm going to be standing on alternate both the right and the left, right? So I'm going to demonstrate starting from the right. So this is my right leg and I'm just lifting my knee. Yeah. And we'll hold it for a few seconds. Then that's the tree pose for those who know. And I'm not even like looking at one area. I'm looking at the screen, trying to, and my hands are moving, but the stability is still there. The stability is quite there. And then I'm moving back to that, lifting my knee, moving back to the tree pose, moving back to lifting my knee. And however many seconds we've gone, I wouldn't be able to do this before. Not only does it help with that physical grounding and stability and balance, It also helps you with your emotional body, your mental body, your relationships. It's key foundational energy center for finances as well. It's one of the two. The heart chakra, or the message center, is the other one. So now I'm going to be doing it on the right leg. Now I'm a right-handed person, so that's the dominant leg, but I started with left. So there you go. I'm going to lift. I'm just going to leave my hands right now, you know, flapping about, and put it on the tree pose. Much more stable than the left, which is what I say. Sometimes, obviously, my dominant side is right, so much more stable than the left, right? And sometimes that is what your body will do. Sometimes maybe you wake up one day and you'll be like, okay, both sides are a bit unstable. So, but this is years of practice on the Lower Dan Tian that has made my physical body this stable. And I'm now just doing small kicks, small kicks, small kicks with my leg, back, back kicks, back kicks, back kicks. So you can do your physical activity without actually being unstable. Yeah. And this, I'm just going to let go of the leg. This is the power and significance of the Lower Dan Tian, right? But at a physical level, when the Qigong, Tai Chi, and martial artists actually do it, they only apply it at the physical energy matter levels, right? But within soul healing, we're going to connect soul to soul, heart to heart, to the soul of the Lower Dan Tian. So we apply the 6-part techniques. So we say hello to the Lower Dan Tian. We actually use the formation. So it goes even deeper. It goes deeper than your physical level. And that is the beauty and the reason why you are able to transform even faster when you're applying soul healing techniques to actually change the negative information into positive. Yeah. And the other reasons why they say you want your Lower Dan Tian to be really powerful, really boosted, it helps with energy balance within the body. So excess energy causes 85 to 90% of the pain and illnesses within your body. Migraines, headaches, excess energy in the head, but it should be in your Lower Dan Tian. What else? Whenever you use things like the third eye, because some people teach you how to fast, open your third eye and, see images and stuff. What happens is, if your Lower Dan Tian is the one that's supplying energy to your third eye uses a lot of energy. And if you haven't got a strong foundation, you start feeling a bit, once you've seen that few images and stuff, you start feeling dizzy or that headache coming up because your energy within your foundation is not strong. And thus, as soon as you see a few images, when you come out of meditation, you're like, I don't feel strong. I feel dizzy right now because you haven't got enough energy to supply the third eye. So I am not the one who will teach you how to open your third eye, but whatever practices we do, especially Lower Dan Tian and Kundalini is the one that actually also helps you, assists you to opening your third eye. So in the monthly membership, we do one session each. One of the first Saturday, we boost the Lower Dan Tian and the Kundalini. And that really helps transform not only your physical body, emotional body, mental body, but in terms of people who are interested in opening the third eye, you've got to boost your foundation first. You've got to boost your foundation without the expectation of the third eye opening. And you'll find that the different practices, the foundational practices that you do will help, slowly but surely and in a safe manner, help you to open the third eye, right? But as I said in my last video, expectation is the cause of our disappointment, because we expect fast results. We expect everything to just happen within one session. We all have different levels of positive and negative information within our soul, heart, mind, and body. And some may be at -1 in one particular aspect. Let's say if my Lower Dan Tian is at -1, then I need to do one practice to bring it back to 0. But if I'm at -10, I may do one practice, two practices, they'll come to 8, -8. But it's not as simple as that, because our surrounding affects us. So whenever we get affected and we get, we think, even thinking one negative thought, because somebody said something to us and somebody affected us, somebody made a comment and it affected our emotional body, that's created negative, and then we're actually recording negative, and then we're moving backwards. So we'll be back to either -9 or even further if we are in too much negative at a particular moment because we got affected by one comment, or we are surrounded. We're living in society. We go to work, on the road, at home. We're going to be affected by other people's thoughts, speech, actions. And however we react is what affects our information. We're responsible for our own information. So that is the reason why regular practice is important, right? And in the monthly membership, as a soul teacher, I'm empowered to actually empower you with the self-healing and soul healing techniques. But in the practices, we also receive layers of healing. So as a Tao healer and as a Guanyin lineage, as a various levels of healing that I can give, in the practices, we also receive healing, but we also receive the knowledge on how to do the self-healing, so that you are empowered to go away. And even if you're driving or cooking or cleaning, you can flexibly apply a practice. Obviously, when you're driving, don't start body tapping because your hands need to be on the wheel, but you can still do different techniques to actually help yourself. I normally chant during driving. If I'm with somebody, then no, I'll be having a conversation with them. But whenever I'm on my own, I normally actually automatically on autopilot now, because I've been doing it for years. I start actually doing my invocations and I start chanting. Many a times I invite every soul to join me in chanting, because it's important to serve other souls as well. So this is the importance of ongoing transformation, ongoing practices, and power and significance of the Lower Dan Tian is not just limited to the physical stability, physical body. It helps with your emotional body. It becomes grounded, your mental body as well, because there's a lot of noise going on, right? Within the mind, within the heart. So and so did this, so and so did not do this, etc., etc., etc. As human beings, even I am a human being, we do get affected by other people's actions and we react to it. But I found with the soul healing practices, I am able to actually really ground very quickly and reboot my system and say, okay, it's done. And let's do forgiveness or do this practice or that practice to help myself ground, right? And that is the beauty of it. So I actually ask you to open your hearts to actually feel the transformation as you come in. Because sometimes we're too up here, we need to ground the mind and open the heart and actually feel the transformation. Start actually observing. Many people that come to the actual practices, they find that they're feeling the vibration, the frequency, the temperature changes. They're feeling it in their body, because we start off with a grounding practice. And then we scan our body, then we check at the end as well how the practice helps us. So it really helps us transform at a deeper level, which your mind will not comprehend that very moment, because soul healing goes as deep as transforming at the soul level, negative information to positive, at the Akashic record level. And that is the beauty. It's the root cause of all your information. So I love you all and hope I can see you at the different practices. And keep a lookout on more videos of how I have been able to transform myself. But I actually invested in myself. So I do the daily practices to help myself transform at the deeper levels. So I hope you can invest in yourself and come and get this empowerment of how to apply these different soul healing techniques. There's more than one. There's more than one. And you know what? Even if I do the monthly membership for the whole year, we're only going to repeat the foundational level practices, right? And you will find there'll be so many different practices that you wouldn't have even heard of that we're going to be doing. And that really builds your flexibility. Oh, I can do this way. I didn't know we could apply this in this way. I didn't know we could apply it in this way. So you will have aha moments throughout the sessions. And I normally have aha moments whenever I'm joining other people's classes, Master Shah's classes, the center in Chiswick. I still join my sessions and I receive those aha moments as well. I mean, I don't just join soul healing sessions. I mean, I joined Tony Robbins the other day and I had aha moments there. So it's about empowering yourself with the right tools. Yeah, have the right toolkit to help you transform information at a deeper level. Soul healing goes as deep as the soul, so it transforms at like the root cause. People will tell you the mind is the root cause, but the mind is actually third place because the heart houses the mind and the soul. When the heart is disturbed, so and so did this, our degree, our intelligent mind does not work. It's so blocked. So and so did this, and that's that. At that moment, we're just thinking that. Our intelligent mind is just like, there's a padlock in there. And we've got degrees. We are all intelligent. We've got so much knowledge in there. And yet the emotional body has blocked the mind from thinking further from that level. There's so much noise going on. And with soul healing, I was able to quiet in the heart. And then I saw the mind, the tape recorder just going quiet. And I was able to serve myself better. I was able to serve other people better. So guys, as my t-shirt says, make things happen. Let's make things happen. I love you all and I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day. Thank you.